presents Vero Beach High School Boys Basketball. Vero Beach High School Fighting Indians Basketball is a fine family production and a presentation of Christian FM.
A missed shot rebounded by Vero Beach. Lewis putting on the gas, going inside, and that layup is good. Minix with a quick shot from outside is good. Henry from the corners, good. Vero driving, hop step inside, cup, right to the cup. Lewis takes the jumper, it's good at the buzzer. They're going to count it, and Vero Beach is going to escape with a win.
Here to tip it off, Gary Paris and Paul Tipton.
Hey there, Vero Nation. Welcome to John B. Witt Gymnasium on the campus of Vero Beach High School as we get set for the Holiday Hoopla Tournament 2021. Glad you have joined us here tonight as Vero Beach will get set as the final act tonight in round one of this holiday tournament. We had a few teams that played earlier. We'll tell you about those teams and the results out of that. Vero Beach tonight will get set to play Lake Gibson out of the Lakeland area. And the Braves coming in here 5-3. They have lost 2 of their last 3 ball games, so they'll be looking to see if they can keep some momentum as they just got a win coming into this tournament here tonight. And we'll get set here tonight as Vero Beach coming off a 3-game losing streak as they went on the road over the last week and maybe change here. So we'll get set for tonight's action. Hey, everybody. Glad you've joined us. I'm Paul Tipton. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays as we get set for tonight's contest. Along with Dr. Matt Paris and Gary Paris, we get set for tonight's contest. Matt, you had a good momentum for the start of the season for the Fighting Indians. Then you go on this 3-game road trip where you don't just lose. You lose poorly. And I think it was like a combined, 80 points by all 3 ball games combined that Vero Beach lose. That's never a good recipe for any success anywhere, and that was the proof as they went 0-3.
They certainly did. Now, a little caveat, there were actually 3 really good teams. Centennial was our last loss that we had, and coming into tonight's game with Centennial, they just played before us. They were undefeated at the time. And we were up 9-1 to start that game. So it's one of those deals where a little frustrating for the coaches because, there's potential, not living up to the potential. You know what they say about potential. It means not worth too much right now, but there you potentially could be. So that's where the coaches are. We've got some players. It's just about getting them to gel. But, yeah, when you're on the 3-game skid, that's what I was just looking. We lost to Lake Worth 88-58. Oak Ridge 63-43, and then Centennial 74-45. And that's a tough one. And we saw Centennial tonight just get beat by 20 plus by Wellington.
Yeah, so there is, depending on how the brackets go, there could be a potential where we could see another little district matchup here through this tournament if Centennial and Vero Beach end up on the right side, or maybe the wrong side of the bracket at this point since they've lost. So,
yeah.
Vero Beach, though. So, Matt, you got O'Galley, Osceola, Wellington, Centennial, University, Coral Gables, and Lake Gibson along with Vero Beach. It's kind of an interesting blend of teams, and probably more than anything, it's an unusual time of year for us to be doing the Holiday Hoopla Tournament. Usually this is post-Christmas, not pre-Christmas.
That's right. So if you're wondering why we're on the air, that's why Coach decided to change it this year. It's always been after Christmas, but he's got another tournament that they're switching up. They're going to do that. So he wants to definitely get the Holiday Hoopla in for Vero Beach fans, for Vero Beach players. This has been a tradition for years, going way back to even when I played here. And it's a great tournament. You usually get quality teams coming in. And you do. I mean, when you look at O'Galley, Osceola, Wellington in the past has won a few. I think they were in the state finals or won the state championship a few years back. Lake Gibson's a very athletic team coming in. So, you got a team from Miami Coral Gables. So it's usually a great tournament. COVID's changed some things. We've in the past, obviously, we've had teams coming from out of state. That's changed, but nonetheless, Coach Witt's put a good team and good schedule together.
Well, I would say it was a long time ago when you played in the Holiday Hoopla Tournament. I guess I did just say it.
You did.
But at least maybe you weren't like shooting at like those actual fruit baskets that they used to have.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure our sideline reporter, Gary Paris, I think he was in the original Holiday Hoopla Tournament where they were actually shooting at the fruit baskets.
Well, when Naismith, you met Naismith, you played
You guys having fun, having fun. The only difference in this gymnasium and when I played is exactly the same, except we didn't have this little short three-point line.
That's right.
I mean, that thing, I would have loved it. I would have been eating that thing up alive. But we had the holiday tournament, the hoopla tournament was played back in our day, too. Then after a while, they stopped it. And then when Chuck Lowendick came here, they brought it back and put it back in because of it was such a great. And Chuck made this thing such a fantastic tournament. If you guys remember, it was like teams from all over the country, all over the state of Florida would come and play in this. We would have anywhere from 8 to 12 teams sometimes playing it.
Yeah, we had teams from Tennessee. We had teams from Washington, D.C. area coming in here and playing in this tournament. But it's a different time, as you said, Matt. Post, or actually, I don't even know if you can call it post-pandemic yet, but as we're walking through this pandemic, a lot of things have changed. So, travel schedules and all those different protocols change everything. So you've got a lot of local teams. I think it's actually a good thing that we're actually playing local teams and not playing a bunch of teams out of state, because now you might get a chance to see a team maybe you might see down the road if you make it in the playoffs, or maybe especially deep in the playoffs.
Without a doubt. And not just that, you also can compare yourself. All right, how am I doing against the Lake Gibson tonight? And they're coming out of that whole Lakeland area. Yep. So what are they going to, the teams that they play? So, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's neat to have some of those out of state, but really, I agree with you, Paul. When you have quality teams, and when you look at the areas that we're talking about from Central Florida to us to down south, I mean, it's a good mix of everything.
Yeah, so, you got Osceola, who was a state champion just a few seasons ago. O'Galley's a solid program. Centennial, really an up-and-coming now. Centennial in our district has really kind of been near the bottom most seasons. To see them playing well now, and Coach Carinati, what he's doing with this program is remarkable. So you've got some good tests here. Even though Centennial lost, don't count them out yet. They still could have an opportunity in this bracket here later on, maybe tomorrow or into the final championship rounds here. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll talk a little bit more as we get set for tonight's tip-off between Vero Beach and Lake Gibson here at the start of the Holiday Hoopla Tournament.
Hi, Derek West here from the Genesis Church of Vero Beach. We are proud supporters of Fighting Indians football and Vero Beach athletics. We invite you to join us this Sunday at 9:15 for our services. If you can't join us in person, please visit us online at gcvero.com. Genesis Church of Vero Beach, place of love where honest men are known and unafraid to love the hardest stone. Visit us at gcvero.com.
Christian FM can put this game on the radio thanks to the support of businesses like Chuck Bateman State Farm Insurance in Vero Beach. Chuck's goal is to create an atmosphere where customers can talk about what's important to them. He's also a huge supporter of our local chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Chuck's phone is 567-1106 or chuckbatemaninsurance.com.
The mission of the Fighting Indian is excellence, teamwork, and consistency. The same holds true for the McCall Agency, Inc., a local independent agency and broker, and fourth-generation resident of Vero Beach. To learn more about their insurance products and risk management, Christian FM supporter Ron McCall can be reached at 772-473-6856, and their site is McCallAgencyInc.com. Proudly serving the Treasure Coast since 1956.
Let's go back for more Indians basketball.
All right, well, we are here at John B. Witt Gymnasium, a.k.a. the Wigwam, as we get set for tonight's contest. Now, we have noticed, and you may have heard, that there's some fire alarm action maybe going on. We see the strobes going on, but nobody's moving. So we're feeling pretty safe right now that maybe this is a false alarm. So we will get set here for tonight's contest. Lake Gibson 5-3, Vero Beach 3-4, and Vero Beach coming off that 3-game losing streak on the road. Matt, if they're gonna get back to winning, what's the first thing they've got to do as a team?
They got to cut the turnovers, Paul. We're averaging, Max Breps has them for about 16, but coach actually said, and getting the news from Gary, said they're close to 18 to 19 turnovers a game. I mean, that is hard to overcome for any team in high school. You've got 8-minute quarters. You just can't do that. You always just say, hey, can we keep under double digits? Well, I mean, they're doubling that. So that's the number one thing. You want to start. We got to start with the turnover game. That's number one. Number two, it's rebounds. We've been beat. We're talking to Coach. He was saying that what's the one factor in those 3 losses? Rebound. Offense, defense, just flat out getting out-rebounded.
And I would say in particular, I mean, all rebounds are important, but, man, when you can get an offensive rebound, give yourself another opportunity at the basket, I mean, that's huge. You know, obviously on the defensive side, you want to limit your opponent to having too many offensive rebounds. But, man, for you offensively, getting those offensive boards is huge.
Oh, that's big. And that really just comes down to just a want on the offensive side. Defense is about positioning, all right? You just got to be in the right position. Make sure but offense is that where you've got to want that. You've got to push, you got to pull, you got to do what you need to do to get in the right position. Yeah. Your guards, you got to make sure someone's back, but if you can see that someone's back, you can crash that offensive side. Defense, it's just strictly about position and being in the right place.
Gary, when we talk about, what a Vero team has got to do, one of the things that we have noticed so far in the 2 games that we've covered, and then talking to Coach about the other 3 games where they lost, when teams start to press us, that's where we're having a little bit of a challenge, and that's where a lot of these turnovers are coming in because we just can't break the press properly.
Well, you got to have a pure point guard. You got to have that guy that can bring that ball up and beat the press, the guy that you want to have that ball in his hands when you're coming across the midcourt line. You got to have a guy that can do that. If you don't have a guy like that, that's where a lot of your turnovers, because people don't feel comfortable handling the ball under pressure at times. And you know that, so you say, okay, I want you down here, I want you there. You bring the ball across, get the ball into his hands, into a certain player's hands. And in a tournament like this, you get a chance in 2 or 3 days to evaluate your talent compared to other talents across the state of Florida. You can sit and watch. We just watched 2 teams play, Wellington and Centennial. Close game in halftime, and Wellington, who is a regular in the playoff, their athleticism is much bigger and better than what we have right now as a team. And go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, and to your point that you just made about the point guard, that was the difference in that. The Wellington, they had their point guard and their shooting guard who could play point for most teams. Those are the 2 guys that took the game over because Centennial, they could not press them because every time they tried, they were right by them, easy baskets for their tall guys, but it was the point guard play, and we've seen that now year after year.
And the other thing, Paul, we were talking about rebounds. We're getting out rebound because we're not getting good position. 2, we're not mean enough to want to get in there and do it. These are the things that Coach told me that what we lack right now is the athleticism of having good rebounders. Our big guy, who's 6'7", he works hard, and he's a big guy, but he doesn't have that athleticism that you need to play underneath there, and he's not strong enough to handle other big guys in the middle. So those are some of the things that you oversee. You learn about your team really in a 3-day tournament like this. You find out a lot about it.
Yeah, you can definitely get in the weight room. You can get stronger, but nothing can be taught on the want to, and that is where rebounding comes down to, is the desire to want to get that ball more than the other guy. And if you can do that, well, you can combine those 2 things. You can become an awesome rebounder, a.k.a. a Charles Barkley. That he just wanted that ball more than everybody else. A Dennis Rodman, who wanted that ball more than anybody else. You can do those kind of things, man. You can really help your team, whether it's defensive rebounding and give your offense a chance, or get that second to third opportunities for your offense on those offensive boards. We're getting set for Lake Gibson here. Round 1 of the holiday tournament for Vero Beach is set to get started here in just a moment. We'll be back in just a bit.
The Tripp family, GNC, and the Miracle Mile are crazy about the Vero Beach Fighting Indians and their fans. Joe and his staff have over 2 decades in the supplement business and know all about sports nutrition, along with vitamins, herbs, weight loss, and wellness products. GNC also offers meal replacements and testosterone support and tailors their products to meet individual needs. 562-2450. Wild Time Catering is wild about the Vero Beach Fighting Indians and their fans. One of the ways they spread love in our community is by cooking up lunches and dinners from their supper time kitchen. All entrees and fixins are prepared by their local and experienced crew with family budgets in mind, thanks to Wild Time, spelled THYME, just like the fresh herb. 35 lunches and dinners are available at suppertime.kitchen. That's supper, THYME.kitchen.
A septic system is only as good as the installation and maintenance. Reliable Septic is the name known along the coast for being the professionals who install and service these systems for both residential and commercial uses. They'll determine the on-site needs and design considerations for a complete wastewater treatment system, thanks to Reliable Septic Service. 772-562-4242.
Thanks to Longevity Rehab Centers in Vero Beach and Sebastian, owned by locals whose mission is to help heal those who are hurting with a goal of getting them back to a productive life. Longevity Rehab has built a reputation of trust with their clients from the top down, offering both physical and massage therapy designed to restore, relieve, or maintain a healthy lifestyle. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Humana, Cigna, United Healthcare, Health First, Medicare, and most insurances are accepted. LongevityRehab.com.
HBS Glass is a proud supporter of Fighting Indians Athletics and Christian FM. Since 1973, HBS Glass has served homeowners, architects, and contractors in the Vero Beach area. HBS Glass offers hurricane impact windows and doors. HBS Glass, 722 3rd Place or hbsglass.com. Thanks to HBS Glass.
Hi, JW from Barker Air Conditioning. These hot and humid days sure do take a toll on your air conditioning system. Barker Air Conditioning offers our ESA annual or semi-annual maintenance plans to keep things in good working order. Barker Air Conditioning, servicing Indian River County since 1959.
Let's go back for more Indians basketball.
Welcome back here to John B. Witt Gymnasium, home of the Fighting Indians. Boys basketball tournament taking place here tonight. Holiday Hoopla Tournament 2021. Vero Beach, the last of the teams to play tonight, will be taking on Lake Gibson. So let's say we meet the teams. Lake Gibson is coached by Brendan Boatwright. They come in here at 5-3. They have lost 2 of their last 3 ball games, but their last game was a win. So it's a good job for the Braves as they want to try to keep that momentum going here as they get started here in the Holiday Hoopla Tournament. Starters for tonight will be number 3, Tyrese Wilson. Number 4, Tyrell Evans. Number 22, Ben Foster. Number 33, Quashawn Exantis. And number 2, Sam McCall. For your Vero Beach Fighting Indians, Shane Whitsett, your head coach. Indians coming in here 3-4. Indians coming off a 3-game losing streak on the road. The last ball game was against Centennial where they lost by 20. Starters for tonight will be number 3, Carl Monplacer. Number 4, Edric Willis. Number 12, Tamarian Bardwell. Number 14, Derek Davey. And number 23, Sean Charles. Fighting Indians will get set here tonight to take on the Lake Gibson Braves here. It is round 1 of the Holiday Hoopla Tournament, and we're so glad that you have joined us here tonight. All right, Matt, what do you expect to see out of the Fighting Indians here as we get started?
Well, I'd like to see them come out and start with a quick start. Basically, that means getting rebounds and going down the court as quick as possible. Try to push the ball. And we've got athletes. We got guys that can do that. Coach would like to see that a little bit more, and I think if we can push the tempo, let's see if we can set that pace early for the from the Indians.
All right, the Braves are going to be wearing black, almost AKA FSU colors here. So we will see black jersey tonight for the Braves. Indians will be wearing their white jerseys tonight. And it'll be Sean Charles heading to center court to take a jump ball along with Exantis. Tip is controlled by the Fighting Indians. Willis will have it at the top, gives it up to Bardwell. Bardwell Little jab step right. Couple, 2, 3 more. It gives it up to Charles over on the right wing. Davies got it at the top. Work that motion offense. Trying to go alley-oop for Charles. A little too far wide right. And here come the Braves the other way quickly. And a quick shot will be a foul on Vero Beach and send the Braves to the line to shoot 2.
Well, definitely going to see what Lake Gibson wants to do. They're going to push it. Now, interesting, we've seen Lake Gibson come out in man-to-man. Every game that coaches have watched so far, they have been in a zone. So tonight they come out in the man-to-man, and you could see that we were a little bit confused. We didn't have things going right at the beginning. I think they were expecting a zone defense.
So you got Tyrese Wilson at the line to shoot 2. He just made the first one. Foul is on Tamarian Bardwell. That'll be his first, team's first. And Wilson getting set for his second free throw. And it's good. So the first 2 points goes to the Braves. 2-0 lead. 30 seconds in to the ball game. Bardwell, Charles, feeding in to Monplacer, a little spin move, kick out. Davey on the wing, it's Bardwell from downtown, is good.
There we go. Great ball movement, Paul. We saw it working from the outside, inside, and getting it back out, and good swing, and a great look. That's how you get open shots. Great ball movement.
Braves taking an outside shot and rattles it in the corner. And a good shot by the Braves. That is Foster with the tray.
Yeah, that's just good movement on their part. Also, Paul, we had a hand in his face, did a good job making it.
So a little bit of pressure by the Braves. Indians get it across midcourt. It's a 5-3 lead for the Braves of Lake Gibson. Little backdoor cut. Davey layup's good. Derek Davey off the feed from Sean Charles. Nice backdoor feed and cut. Braves working the ball around. Another shot from the left corner is no good, but an offensive board. Put back. Bounces and rattles in. And that is Tyrell Evans with the deuce.
That's a tough one on that one. Just a bad bounce as far as the offensive rebound goes.
Bardwell for Willis. Willis looking to feed inside, and a deflection off of the Braves. Might be an over-the-back reach-in foul on the Braves as well. And I believe that's going to be on Evans, and that'll be his first, team's first. 7-5 lead now for the Braves. 6:10 to go here, first quarter. Wilson gets it in. Bardwell's got it in the corner, looking to feed to Charles at the elbow. Turnaround jumper is no good, but he got fouled, and so Charles will head to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Exantus.
Talking to Coach earlier before the game, Paul, they want to do that right there. Get the ball into the big guy. Let him do the little baby hooks. Be more of an offensive guy. They need about 8 to 10 points out of him a game right now, and I think, Paul, he's averaging about 5, I believe it is, and they need a little bit more offensive effort, and that's the key right there. Get into him and take your shots.
Sean Charles at the line makes the first free throw. Getting set for his second. And it's good.
Good touch by the big guy.
Indeed, as we come up to the 6-minute mark remaining first quarter, just a couple of minutes into this action for Lake Gibson and Vero Beach. Tied at 7. Drive gets cut off, give up, and the Braves will work the ball around as McCall has it at the top. To the wing, shot from outside, off the rim. Davey tracks down the defensive board. Davey trying to work against Ben Foster, and Foster will pick up his first foul. That'll be the team's third. And Matt, you can see that the Braves are going to try to apply some pressure and see if they can get some of those easy turnovers.
I'm sure they have watched film on us as well.
They're going to let Bardwell get across midcourt. Monplacer's got it at the top. Looks for Willis. Willis trying to feed inside to Charles. Charles has a triple team, gives it up to Davey. To the corners, Bardwell takes an outside shot. It's just off the mark. Offensive board by the Indians. As Charles trying to get out of a double team. Long shot by Willis, off the mark. Bardwell tracks down the offensive board, drives back in, and gets fouled.
Nice job by working it. We talk about that, just the 1-2, and that's what you did. You have one get one of your guards back, and the other guards crashing the boards on the offensive side. I love the strategy so far.
Tyrell Evans will pick up his second foul for Lake Gibson. That is the team's fourth. And Bardwell at the line to shoot 2. It's up and good. Marion Bardwell getting set for his second free throw. Puts it up and gets the roll. And gets his 5th point of the night. Gives the Indians a 2-point edge, 9-7.
Coming off an offensive rebound. That was key.
Yeah, 2 offensive boards in that possession there. It's good for Vero Beach. Braves going to work that ball around. And he's trying to apply some pressure to the corner. Good closeout defense by Bardwell. As Davis thought he was looking at a 3. Had to now trying to drive off the right side. Got up and under, but no good on the shot. Defensive board by Von Placer ahead to Bardwell. Von Placer driving off the left side. Took the contact, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. I like the aggressive play.
I do, and I love the defense by Bardwell over here, who had great defense the whole time. And then don't bail the guy out as he's trying to shoot a layup that he shouldn't have to. It's no bailout. Did a great job, and they come down here. Mount Plaisir just taking it to the hole. He's a nice size frame on him. He needs to do that a little bit more.
So Noah Davis picks up his first foul for Lake Gibson. That's the 5th team foul as Mount Plaisir able to get his first points of the night from the line. Got 4 minutes and 29 seconds to go first quarter. And the Braves are just 2 fouls away from putting Vero in the bonus as Mont Placer good for both free throws. It's 11-7, Vero Beach over Lake Gibson. Drive by Foster off the right side, gets cut off, kicks it out top. Spin move inside, and there will be a foul. It's going to be probably Mont Placer as Exantus trying to work inside.
He is. He's going to be called for the foul. Frustrating for Coach because he had the spin move, and all you do is just put your hands up. He's out of control right at that point. You don't have to try to block the shot. They're going to allow you to go straight up.
So Exantus at the line to shoot 2. That is the first on Mont Placer, as Exantus no good on the first one. That's just the 2nd team foul on Vero Beach compared to the 5 for Lake Gibson. Exantus getting set for his second free throw, and that one is good. Exantus gets his first points of the night. It's 11-8, Vero Beach on top. Willis to Bardwell. Mont Placer, turn around for 15, and gets the bounce.
What a nice touch from that mid-range jumper by Mont Placer. That was excellent.
So here comes Foster, and a long shot from the left wing, or the right wing is no good. Rebounded by Willis, and he's pushing it to the corner for Bardwell. Feed inside, Mont Placer takes the contact, and then it's blocked. Good help from McCall by the Braves, sends it out of bounds. So Vero Beach will inbound from the baseline, leading 13-8, and 3:46 to go first quarter. Bardwell. Swing the ball around. Oh, McCall anticipated the pass. Easy steal, and he missed the dunk. Short changed it on the front of the rim. Willis coming the other way. Davey. Bardwell takes a shot from outside, and it's good from downtown.
You had Sam, who
McCall,
looks like he rolled an ankle as he tried to
He was
dunk.
down, and so Vero had a 5-on-4 the other way, and Bardwell made the most of it with making the 3 points. That's his 8th point of the night, and Vero Beach is leading 16-8. So we have a quick injury timeout here to talk a couple of things over. Teams will be back out on the floor here in just a sec. It's got 3:22 to go first quarter.
They're saying no timeout. There's no timeout called. They just had to bring him off. The young man actually ran through, went out to the concession stand. So he had a little insult to injury on that one. He missed the dunk, and he came down. Because he missed the dunk, it kind of jarred him, and he came down quicker than he thought he was going to, and he rolled his ankle.
Now, the good news out of all that is that was only the first turnover for Vero Beach so far.
Yeah.
Braves, and they'll lose the ball out of bounds and give it back to Vero Beach, who's leading 16-8. We'll get some substitutions now for Vero Beach. Morris is going to check in along with Hyatt. Morris, pump fake, and then a bad pass, and that's going to be the second turnover for Vero Beach. Foster driving, kicking. Back to Foster from Jones. Shot from the right wing, no good. Loose ball, and Monplacer comes down with it.
There we go. We're getting the rebounds ball, but we're not actually putting body on somebody. They're just kind of balls are bouncing our way right now. We need to start getting a body on someone.
Hyatt swings it to Bardwell, back to Hyatt. Play a little two-man game here as working around this zone. Morris, a big skip pass. Bardwell goes up high. Then he's going to take the three, and he makes it from the corner.
He makes it. That was a balloon pass to a balloon shot that goes in for three.
Yeah, the guys with the Goodyear blimp waved high to that ball as it went by. But a three is good. It's 19-8. Bardwell with 11 points. Another shot from outside by the Braves is no good. Tracked down on a loose ball, and it'll be a reach-in foul on Morris.
So Morris is the guy guarding, and when he goes up for a three, that's when you put a body on someone. And he didn't put a body. The shooter comes in like he's supposed to, gets the rebound, offensive rebound, and then you foul him. That's going to frustrate a coach.
Yep. Quick timeout here on the floor. It is a 19-8 lead for Vero Beach.
I'm sponsoring family of businesses. They're known for treating customers like family. Their lot on US 1 and Vero is constantly turning over with choices from affordable, basic, standard, and premium cars, trucks, and SUVs. All can be viewed in person or through their virtual showroom online. Sales hours are from 8:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 4 on Saturday. Thanks to Mazzarella's Auto Sales, a Carfax dealer. 1995 US 1 and Vero Beach, 772-978-7523.
So a quick timeout to talk a couple of things over here. 19-8 lead for Vero Beach, who is taking care of the ball so far in this first quarter, Matt.
Yeah, we've only had a couple turnovers, and we were talking to Gary earlier. One was possibly on the alley-oop attempt that started the game off.
Foster on the drive, hop step, gets inside, and he's going to get the bucket and a foul.
Yeah, coach right now, again, a little frustrated at some defense. You know, Vero's going to that man-to-man defense. And you can't go for the steal. You go for the steal and you allow your guy. Then he has position. Now you're putting everybody else in a vulnerable position as far as the foul.
So that's going to put Foster at the line, trying to make it a three-point play. And he does. Foster's got 6 points on the night. It's 19-11. Foul on Hyatt. That was his first, team's fourth. Hyatt will give it to Blaine Seagroves. Quick feed from Monplacer. Bardwell swing it back around. Hyatt's going to take a long shot outside. Drills a long one.
Well, if they went to the zone, they're going to have to hit those open shots, and that was it. Just move the ball around. A little ball fake here and there, and next thing you know, you got an open three.
Another shot long for Foster, and he scores a tray from the right side.
I see what you can do, and I'll do a little bit better.
Exactly. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Drive by Bardwell, and it's good.
Oh, nice pass. Blaine Seagroves got the inbound, a nice bounce pass on the inbound, and Bardwell did the rest.
Davis on the drive from the right side, got blocked by Charles.
And a turnover.
And a turnover. Bardwell going alley-oop. Oh, man, he just line drive that when Charles had no chance at it. Shot from outside, no good, shorted it, and a defensive board by Hyatt for Vero Beach, leading 24-14. Hyatt, little stutter move inside, and it'll be a foul on Lake Gibson on the drive.
Number 3.
Yeah, that'll be on Wilson. That'll be his first. That is the team's 6th. As Charles will get a little bit of a breather. Monplacer gets the inbound. Almost had an open look for Seagroves. Blocked on Hyatt on his three-point attempt. Bardwell gets the loose ball. Now he's got to look from the corner. Can't get this one to go, but a good tip by Davey. But then Braves come up with the loose ball quickly the other way. Foster's got it at the top. He wants to direct some traffic. Swing it left side. Xantas, he's taking the mid-range and makes it.
That's a little set shot for the big guy. Going right there, a little open shot, about 12-footer. Nice little from the edge.
24-16, Vero Beach leads. 67 seconds to go, first quarter. Davey turns, picks it up. Hyatt back out on the wing. Seagrove swinging left side for Bardwell. Feed inside. Hyatt got a good cut inside, and he gets the layup off the left side.
Nice move. He gets a good inbound pass and gets a little head fake, gets his defender up and goes underneath for a layup.
Yeah, Chris Hyatt with 5 points in this first quarter. And a drive and a bucket by Jones.
Yeah,
foul's going to be on Vero.
That's going to be on Vero, and that was Blaine Seagroves who was guarding him. And 24.
Yeah, Blaine picks that one up.
Blaine picks the foul up also.
And that makes it now 5 team fouls on Vero Beach. 24.6 seconds to go first quarter. And Henry Jones at the line to make it a three-point play. And gets it in there. 26-19. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Hyatt trying to work against some pressure. Gets it across midcourt. Drive, kick. Willis from the corner. Good from downtown.
Well, I tell you what, the Indians are doing a good job of finding the open man. And that's what Bardwell did. Found Willis in the corner, open, and he nails it.
5 seconds to go. Williams going to let it fly and airmails it at the buzzer. Vero Beach leads at the end of 1 by 10, 29-19.
Since 1980, the Village Beach Market has been that local store on the beach filled with friends that always has something for everyone. And we've been Fighting Indian fans for generations. From fresh baked goods to prepared foods to chef-inspired lunches and dinners, our slogan says it best, simply better. We're online at villagebeachmarket.com.
Hey, it's Lacey from Cafe 66, located on US 1 near 8th Street in Vero Beach. We feature something for everyone. Our breakfast menu is all about variety, from biscuits and gravy to country fried steak and eggs to Nutella stuffed French toast. Our lunch and dinner menus have something for everyone. Barbecue platters, unique burgers, fish on Fridays, and prime rib on Saturdays. We also cater events, both big and small. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Get your foodie fix at Cafe 66. Glad to support Christian FM.
Back here at the Wigwam, Paul Tipton, Dr. Matt Paris, and Gary Paris. Gary, pretty interesting first quarter.
Well, I got some stats here to throw at you right now. The things you wanted to work on, rebound. Vero Beach had 8 rebounds to 2 for Lake Gibson in the first quarter. Turnovers, both teams had 3. Vero shot a very good from the free throw line and from the 3 line.
Yeah, they did, man. You talked about that. You know, when you're playing against that zone, the way you hurt a zone is you got to make those outside shots, and Vero Beach did a good job of that in that first quarter, led by Bardwell, who's got 13 points in that first quarter. Braves trying to work the ball around, went inside, kicked it back out, now going back inside, now back out to the wing. Bardwell doing a good job on the defensive side, trying to cut off a drive, does. Xantas back out top. Jones has got it. Stops, swings it left side, drive by Foster, and he took steps before the dribble. That'll be turnover number 4.
Turnover. Great defense by the Indians right there. Not trying to press it right here, just not reaching in, just staying between them and the basket and the defense of the ball. And it was, I'll tell you what, that was very impressive, disciplined defense.
29-19, Vero Beach leading. Willis trying to work around the screen. Looked like he had an open look. Passed up on it. Davey back to Willis. Willis trying to work towards the left or the right wing. Looking for a screen by Charles. Drive off the left side. Floats it up and it goes right over the top of the backboard. Not the shot you were looking for.
No, not the shot Coach Whitsett's looking for either. Kind of a running floater off the, well, actually almost out of the gym.
Yes. Lake Gibson Going to work the ball around the perimeter. Foster trying to drive, picks up a dribble, and then Davey steals it from him, pushing it the other way. Davey, Euro step, layup, good.
Nice job, Davey. Great defense and just takes it. I love that little Euro step. Nice layup.
31-19. Drive, Jones stops, takes a jumper, doesn't get it. Xantus rebound, put back, good. And he's fouled.
Once again, we talk about there goes that offensive rebound that hurts you. Not only do you give up the offensive rebound, the big boy gets us too, and you get the foul. I'm not sure who he called that on, Paul.
Thought he said 14, but I don't see a 14.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Davey.
Oh, yeah, it's 14 for us. Sorry. Looking at the wrong team.
Yeah.
So that will be on Derek Davey. That's his first, team sixth, and Xantus with a chance to make it a 3-point.
Well, the scouting report was on Evantus was that he's a big body and he knows how to use it.
Morris back in, gets a good rebound off the missed free throw. Davey stops. Hyatt, he's going to drive. Hop step, stops, gives it back out to Davey. Willis all the way back out near the top. Driving on his right side. Little step, and it will be a foul on Ben Foster. So that little hesitation move was enough to get Foster to reach in.
Well, Foster had his hand on his hip the whole time, and he was able to get it. That puts us in the bonus.
Yeah, that's the 7th team foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1 situation now for Edric Willis. He's got 3 points, made a big three from that left corner there in the first quarter. Now he's at the line. Shoot a free throw. And it's up and good.
Oh,
smooth looking free throw there by Willis. The make gives him a chance to make another one.
You're looking at an 11-point lead with 6:12 to go in the half, Paul. 32 points. Coach has got to be happy about that.
In and out, but a offensive rebound by Morris out to Hyatt. Hyatt will bring it back out near the top. Got it. Trying to dribble, and then that's going to be over and back and turn that ball over. Hyatt just putting it out there in the defense by Lake Gibson enough to pressure it on the turnover.
Yeah, that's just you put yourself when you start working your way back to that half-court line. That's what you're doing, and he didn't get his body between him and the ball. And the defender was kind of an easy play.
Inbound, Wilson will bring it, and it's going to be a foul on Willis. Would say probably frustration foul.
Yes.
And that'll be the 7th on Vero Beach, so that'll put Lake Gibson at the line for the 1-and-1 now. 32-21, just inside 6 minutes to go, second quarter. And Wilson, good on the first attempt.
Lake Gibson is doing a good job of switching their defenses, going from man-to-man to a zone, back to the man, switching it up, keeping Vero on their toes.
So winner of this game will face University tomorrow as Wilson able to make both free throws. He's got 4 on the night. It's 32-23. Bardwell feeding inside to Morris, back out to Bardwell. If Vero Beach wins tonight, they will play tomorrow night at 7:30 against University. Willis to Sean Charles. Charles will give it up to Morris. Morris trying to feed. He thought Willis had a good cut. That's a turnover. That's number 5. Gibson pushing it the other way. The Braves. Xantus at the top. Gives it up to Foster. Foster trying to work inside to Xantus and is taken away. Bardwell flips it ahead to Davey. Davey lost it, but then Morris is there. He could get it to go. Charles on the putback.
Nice hustle by the big guy coming down and cleans it up on the boards. Offensive board and a putback too.
So off the defensive play, Vero Beach able to get the bucket, make it 34-23 as we hit 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Drive off the right side, Evans.
Evans is trying to plead his case right there, but he was doing a good job, and then he just kind of quit moving his feet, reached in and grabbed both arms, a little bit of the ball. Ref was on it, definitely a foul.
So that will put Evans at the line. for the 1-1. And that one is good. Monplacer will check back into the ball game. Morris will come back out for Vero Beach. 34-24. Evans' second free throw is good.
Now, so far, both teams are doing a good job with the free throws.
Davey will bring it down. Bardwell, right side. Out top, Monplacer. Charles, left wing. Willis. Gamble on the steal. Willis for an open look. Shorts it, but an offensive board. Put back is good by Davey. Nice little touch by Davies. You had Lake Gibson thought they had a steal, and everyone took off, and that left a lot of white jerseys under the offensive side. 36-25. Vero Beach leading over Lake Gibson. 4:25 to go, second quarter. Evans drives, spinning, stops, double team. Has the ball taken away. Davey steals it. Looked like a reach-in foul, no call. Charles, and then Davey gets the loose ball. Bardwell driving in hard. It got it blocked. Here comes Lake Gibson. Drive, kick to the corner. Foster floats one in, doesn't get it to go. Charles with the rebound, and then the ball's deflected out of bounds. And the Braves going hard into the Vero bench. That's just great hustle right there by number 4 for the Braves. Yeah, that's Evans making a play, and don't know that young man's name on the bench there. I know he's on the JV squad most of the time, so he's got an experience to tell now to all his other JV brethren. That's right. Vero Beach will bring the ball down. Willis looking to feed inside. Monplacer on the post, and he had a triple team. Had no chance of making that one. The ball being kicked around now, and Gibson comes up with it. At the top, Wilson trying to reverse. Xantus, he's going to take the 12-footer. Actually, more about a 15-footer. Doesn't get it to go. Willis gets the rebound. Gets it ahead to Davey. Davey across midcourt. Davey driving right side. Davey off the blast. Can't get it to go. Put back by Monplacer. That's right. Another offensive board by Vero. Just being in the right place. And a great job by Davey of just getting the ball to the hoop, drawing a crowd, and allowing the other guys to get the offensive rebound. 38-25. Oh, we're going to call it carry. Oh. I don't see that much. Don't see it too much. No, you don't. No. 38-25. That'll be turnover number 7, I believe, on the Braves. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Paul Tipton, Gary Paris, Matt Paris here tonight. Holiday Hoopla Tournament. It's round 1. Vero Beach taking on Lake Gibson. Currently the Indians leading the Braves 38-25 in the second quarter. Bardwell has it on the right wing. He's going to reverse it back out now. He's going to drive. Goes right into a double team. And it's going to be called an offensive foul on Bardwell. I think they just called a travel. No fouls. They called it just a travel. Okay, gotcha. 6 turnovers on Vero. And Xantus comes up gimpy. Big man having to go to the bench. I can't see if he's holding his knee or if he's holding his, I think it's his knee. That was, as Vero came in, he's a little out of control and ran right into his knee. 2 minutes, 35 seconds and counting, second quarter. Braves with the ball. Wilson, right side. Foster takes a shot. Too strong. Monplacer boxes it out as the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Vero ball. That's what you do. That's the way to box out. Just get your body in between it. Inbound, Davey. Back to Willis. Willis will bring it down the floor. Willis, a little crossovers. Oh. A little hesitation. That will be a carry. Boy, when you can count a couple of seconds before that ball ever hits the ground again, it's generally going to be a carry. They call the dribble when you kind of hold it, you kind of bring it back, put it in your pocket, and come back. Well, you got to be quick about that. Yeah. As soon as you hesitate, they're going to call that. You might get away with that in the NBA a little bit, but here in the high school level, that pocket dribble, boy, you got to get it back in quick. There's a lot of things you get away with in the NBA. That's right. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. 38-25, Vero lead. Wilson kicks it out top. Evans, feed inside to Davis. He'll kick it back out top. Foster Wilson on the left side. He wanted to go back to Foster. Instead, he'll dribble to his left, trying to feed inside. Exantis back in the ball game. Can't get the shot to go. Defensive board. Monplacer for Vero Beach ahead to Davey. Derek will find Willis. Willis will swing it around as Bardwell has it on the right wing. Minute and a half to go, second quarter. 38-25. Vero leads. Bardwell back out top for Davey. Swing it left side. Willis. Willis looking to feed. He'll go back out top. Charles will swing it right side for Monplacer. Out top for Bardwell. Davey's got it at the left wing. Willis, little pump fake. Can't get his guy to go. Sean Charles, right wing, out top Monplacer. Now left side is Bardwell. Bardwell gives it up. Davey on the drive. Goes inside and somehow gets a kiss off the board for a bucket.
Somehow, some way. And that was just a great, just getting some time off the clock and taking the drive. Either get fouled or you make it.
Davis on the drive. Totally blocked by Sean Charles. He smothered that one. Deflection off of the Braves goes out of bounds on the Vero fast break, and it will be Vero's ball over on the left side.
Well, Sean Charles has been done that. I think he's averaging about 5 blocks a game. I think he might have possibly even 3. I know definitely 2 already.
Willis feeds inside. Monplacer, little hop, little jumper. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Ooh, boy, I thought that might have been off Lake Gibson. They'll say off of Vero Beach, so going the other way.
Yeah, I like the move, though. I like he was right there. It's just, he's got to finish the shot, but I love the fact that he got it. He gets a big with his elbows, makes some room.
31 seconds to go. 40-25. Vero Beach leading over Lake Gibson. Braves will bring it across. Wilson's got it at the top. Gives it up to Foster. Back out to Wilson. Good defense by Vero Beach. Davis from the corner. Stops to the corner. He finds Wilson. A little spin move. They'll bring it back out. 7 seconds to go. Wilson on the drive. Can't get it to go. Monplacer launches it three-quarter court. It'll be well short at the buzzer. So Vero Beach is going to go to the locker room leading 40-25. And it is going to be an interesting conversation in the locker room. I'll be interested to see what Coach has to say about this first half of play. Got a feeling he's not going to be terribly excited about how many turnovers we have, but we'll see what he's got to say as he's with Gary Paris.
All right, Coach. 15-point lead looks good. That's nice. But I watched you on the bench, and you're not happy with certain things. But let me just show you this, Coach. Rebound-wise, how about 16 rebounds for you guys, and I only have them for 4 on you're out rebounding them. They got you got less turnovers than they do. So, I mean, it's you got to be a little positive of things you're working on.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive here. Playing hard at least. Had a couple of empty possessions there on offense, a couple of throwing balls at people's ankles. I don't understand how you can throw a ball at somebody's ankle and expect them to catch it. It's just silly turnovers. So we got to cut those silly turnovers out. And then foul trouble. We put them on the free throw line. We're fouling these guys from 35 feet away from the basket. It's giving them free points. So got to stop fouling them so far away from the basket because I think they were in the double bonus there at the end.
Coach, one of the things that you've impressed the first half is your free throw shooting. Has been something you started working on several weeks back. And again, tonight, very good free throw shooting.
Yeah, you got to be able to make free throws. You don't make those free throws, you'll leave teams in the game. And that's how you put teams away, Free throws will win and lose your games. I'm glad we're making them tonight. We got another half here. And like you said, we do put a lot of work into the free throws, not just the last couple of weeks, but always. Just got to continue to make them.
What are you going to tell them here for the second half, Coach?
Tell them we got to do a little bit better job of having patience on offense, execute. We don't got to rush right away on a play. A couple of times where we made one pass and then we're trying to get a shot. Or guys are trying to drive it rather than getting ball reversals, getting the defense moving, and then you got open lanes to attack, but you got to have more patience.
All right, Coach, thank you. Good luck to you. We'll talk to you after the game.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that's Coach Shane Whitsett talking about his thoughts on the first half of play as Vero Beach goes to the locker room at halftime, leading 40-25. We'll step aside. We'll come back, give you some inside numbers from the first half of play. This is the Holiday Hoopla Tournament here at the Wigwam. We'll be back right after this.
HBS Glass is a proud supporter of Fighting Indians Athletics and Christian FM. Since 1973, HBS Glass has served homeowners, architects, and contractors in the Vero Beach area. HBS Glass offers hurricane impact windows and doors. HBS Glass, 722 3rd Place or hbsglass.com. Thanks to HBS Glass.
A septic system is only as good as the installation and maintenance. Reliable Septic is the name known along the coast for being the professionals who install and service these systems for both residential and commercial uses. They'll determine the on-site needs and design considerations for a complete wastewater treatment system. Thanks to Reliable Septic Service. 772-562-4242.
Thanks to Longevity Rehab Centers in Vero Beach and Sebastian, owned by locals whose mission is to help heal those who are hurting with a goal of getting them back to a productive life. Longevity Rehab has built a reputation of trust with their clients from the top down, offering both physical and massage therapy designed to restore, relieve, or maintain a healthy lifestyle. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Humana, Cigna, United Healthcare, Health First, Medicare, and most insurances are accepted. LongevityRehab.com.
Wild Time Catering is wild about the Vero Beach Fighting Indians and their fans. One of the ways they spread love in our community is by cooking up lunches and dinners from their supper time kitchen. All entrees and fixins are prepared by their local and experienced crew with family budgets in mind, thanks to Wild Time, spelled T-H-Y-M-E, just like the fresh herb. 35 lunches and dinners are available at suppertime.kitchen. That's supper, T-H-Y-M-E.kitchen.
Christian FM can put this game on the radio thanks to the support of businesses like Chuck Bateman State Farm Insurance in Vero Beach. Chuck's goal is to create an atmosphere where customers can talk about what's important to them. He's also a huge supporter of our local chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Chuck's phone is 567-1106 or chuckbatemaninsurance.com. Christian FM thanks Paris Family Chiropractic for their support. Dr. Matt Paris is a longtime resident of Vero Beach and a former quarterback for the Fighting Indians. Just like our Fighting Indians work hard for the win, Dr. Paris works hard for a patient's well-being. From proper alignment to good nutrition, Dr. Paris helps patients achieve the win. Paris Family Chiropractic. When the spine is in line, everything is fine. 299-4649 or parisfamilychiro.com.
Let's go back for more Indians basketball.
rebound, made a lot of great shots. They were given it. Every time you had an open shot, they made it. You notice, though, a little bit in that second quarter, the defense got a little tighter, and the shots weren't there as often as they were earlier.
So we get set. Second half, ready to start here. Indians will get the ball to start this third quarter, up 40-25. Willis will bring the ball across midcourt. Bardwell, 13 points in that first quarter. Let's see if he can get back on track here in the third. He didn't score in that second quarter. He's got it on the right wing. Finds Charles in the corner, back to Bardwell. Trying to take a couple of jab steps. Now he'll dribble, trying to work around a screen set by Monplacer. Davies got it on the left wing. Davey will bring it back toward the middle of the floor, finds Monplacer on the right side. Back out top, Willis. Charles, left side. Monplacer, right side for Bardwell. Bardwell waiting for a screen. Drives on the right side. Takes a shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Lake Gibson. Quickly ahead. McCall, who went out with a gimpy ankle, back into the ballgame. But a drive off the left side by Evans is good. And it is 40-27 now. 6 points now for Terrell Evans. Bardwell. Skip pass going for Monplacer. Quick out to Davey, and he's got the tray off the left side.
Nice job by Monplacer. The pass that came in from Bardwell was very high, but he saw him out there on the wing and just basically did a one touch in the air, found the open guy, clean shot.
Derek Davies got 11 on the night. It's 43-27. Vero over Lake Gibson. Exantis, nice turnaround off the glass is good.
You don't mind him taking that shot. That's a tough shot that you got to take to get 2 points.
Pressure. Bardwell, he's going to drive, got by Exantis, but can't finish the play. Exantis leading the break off his foot, goes back over the line. And that will be an over and back on the Braves. And Coach Boatwright's going to make a substitution. Williams will check in. And Foster will come out along with McCall, who's still limping quite a bit after he turned that ankle there on a fast break in the first quarter. Bardwell, swing it left side. Willis has got it. They'll swing it back to the right side. Bardwell, Monplacer, little pump fake, lost the handle on it, trying to tip it out and does to Willis. Willis stops, finds Charles. Charles kick out to Willis. He'll take the shot and in and out, but there's Charles trying to get the rebound, and it'll go out of bounds, deflected off of Lake Gibson.
Nice job. So Lake Gibson, basically, they're playing man-to-man, but you can see it's a kind of a soft man-to-man. They're allowing that out there, and just if Vero's just be patient, we'll be able to get a good shot. Don't force anything. And I don't know if we're going to be able to drive much against this defense right now.
Inbound from the baseline for the Indians. Monplacer, good inbound. He could not finish the play. He was right there, point blank. Lake Gibson quickly the other way. Ball deflected out of bounds. They'll say off of Vero Beach. Monplacer got his hands on there. Score is 43-29. We've got 5 minutes, 36 seconds to go, third quarter. Braves inbound. Wilson, drive off the right side, scoop and score it.
Nice job. Way to use his body on that one. Just kept it in between him and the defender.
Monplacer to Bardwell. They try to break down a little bit of pressure by the Braves. Inside, Monplacer tried to go reverse. Couldn't finish it, but he got fouled. I believe this might be Exantis that gets caught this time.
Exantis is saying, son of a gun. He had no chance of making that. Very little chance, we should say. And I bailed him out.
That's just Exantis' second foul. That'll be the first on the team. And Carl Monplacer at the line to shoot 2. Carl had 6 points in the first half. Let's see if he can add to the totals here from the line. Up and good. First one looking really crisp.
He did. Good rotation on the ball. He wants that layup that he missed back. That he actually got blocked. But big guy like that, you got to go up strong.
And can't get the roll on the second one. And there's going to be a foul.
Bardwell's over the back. Yeah.
Over the back. Will pick up his second foul. Inbound, Braves. Jones will get it ahead. Williams coming up on 5 minutes to go, third quarter. It's 44-31. Williams gives it up to Jones. Jones trying to work against Davey. Backs up, now drifting towards the right side. Cuts back to the left, kick out. Wilson will take a long three, no good. And they're going to call a loose ball foul. I believe it's going to be on Derek Davey.
I can tell you, from what I saw on that, Davey was doing a great job of actually getting a body on him. And Lake Gibson grabbed his arm, and it looked like a pull, and he actually gets the foul.
Yeah, that was a pretty good acting job inside, I can tell you that. Shot no good by the Braves. Rebound, Placer ahead to Bardwell. Willis has got it in the corner, drive on the baseline, tried to kick it out and lost it. So that's 8 turnovers now for Vero Beach, leading 44-31. Jones tried to feed inside, deflected off of Sean Charles out of bounds.
Right now, Vero's just kind of playing into Lake Gibson's hands. The lead's still there, but we're just offensively not getting the good shots that we did in that first half.
Wilson trying to dribble his way through some traffic there, gives it back up to Jones at the top. Jones driving off the right side, stops, gets off the glass for two.
So on that one, you have to have some help defense. Someone's just got to step in, stop the dribble, let them pass it out.
4 minutes to go, third quarter, 44-33. Vero lead over Lake Gibson. Round one of the Holiday Hoopla Tournament. Willis, he got a step, got inside, and got the floater and a foul.
Wow, I believe the smallest man on the court right there just showed he is not intimidated by their biggest guy. He goes up in the floater and gets the shot to go down.
So Xantis guilty of the foul, picks up his third. That'll be the team's second. Xantis will get a little break over on the bench now. And Willis at the line to make it a three-point play.
It gives us quite a bit of a height advantage with Sean Charles.
Willis puts it up, and it's good. Willis with 7 points on the night. 47-33. Drive, and a block by Sean Charles as Evans thought he was in for a layup.
That's exactly what we see. And that's what he needs to do right there. Just be a presence in the middle. Don't foul, just be a presence. If you get a block, great, but alter the shot.
3:43 to go, third quarter. Inbound from the baseline by the Braves. Foster looking for Williams. Williams going to drive, stop, take the 15-footer, and it's good.
Tell you what, if that's a shot they're going to make to get back in this game, you don't mind that. That is a tough shot. Great shot, but a tough shot.
Davies got it at the top. We'll give it up, Willis. Willis trying to work around a screen set by Charles. Thought about a step back three. Instead gives it up to Monplacer, who got his guys up in the air, but he couldn't go anywhere with it. Davey drives. He got it blocked, and there was contact. So Davey going to the line to shoot two, and a foul on the Braves. This one will go on Evans. That's his third. So Xantis with three. Now Evans with three.
Did you see the contact? I saw the shot get blocked.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact.
A little bit
of body on that as Davey makes it. I know somebody sitting to my right would call that a Jones, free throw, good.
Nails both of them, Paul. You're going to see the press here. This is where we got to work on this. Oh, he traveled.
Charles.
Yeah, Sean Charles.
So 13 turnovers on the night for Vero Beach. So far under their average. 5:07 to go. As Lake Gibson will bring it across. Drive.
Oh, another travel on that. Oh,
they're going to call a foul on that.
Huh,
I don't know
interesting.
if they're going to call that on Seagrove or they're going to call that on Davey. And
That's
it will be
on
Davey.
Yeah,
that'll be his fourth. So that's going to put Jones at the line. And it's only 16 fouls, so it's not. It should be an inbound. It shouldn't be a shot. Are they saying attempt? Or are they trying to question whether or not they're in the bonus or not?
He might have been saying he was.
No, it's going to be inbound.
That's right.
They're calling a block it.
That's
so
right.
What the question was, he wasn't sure if looking at the scoreboard. So they're pretty quick to put the team foul number up there as soon as there's a foul whistled. So I think there was a little bit of confusion about whether or not are we on 6 or are we going on to 7.
That's right.
So if it was going to be 7, that would put Lake Gibson into the bonus, and they would have been a 1-and-1. Instead, it's an inbound from the baseline. Drive by Foster, kick out to the corner, swing the ball around. Wilson, he's going to drive, layup's good off the right side.
Wilson does a good job. He tucks that ball and uses his body well. Not a very tall kid, but does a good job, and that's what
now
you don't do.
Trapped, and a timeout's taken by Coach Whitsett to talk a few things over here with 4:45 to go. Yeah, man, this is the thing that, when we talked to Coach before the game, we talked about those 3 games on the road where they lost. It was the storyline was about the rebounds and the turnovers.
And so far, we've done a great job with rebounds, but you can see why teams press us right there as Hyatt gets the ball in what they call the coffin corner, and the thing you don't do is you don't dribble and pick your ball up right away.
One thing, guys, you've noticed that the second half here, you're seeing Lake Gibson not shoot a lot of outside shots. They're taking a lot of drives inside the paint area, and they're forcing Vero to either cover them, foul them, but they're really penetrating inside the paint and dishing the ball off to a guy crashing the boards. Not a lot of outside shots, but a lot of paint shots.
Yeah, and Gary, right now, we haven't seen them make a lot of outside shots. So I would play off a little bit. Just if they get that, give them a step outside, keep them from driving, and see if they can hit some threes. If they start, then you can go out and press.
I was going to say, why not sag a little and make them shoot the outside shots?
I mean, that's what we do from the armchair quarterbacking up here. Coach might have something else. He might say, hey, I want press. I want you to get a hair in their face, get up in there, and,
Well, you said it. They're quick step, Matt.
Yeah.
Those guys they're smaller guards. They got really a quick, fast first step.
So Vero Beach will inbound. Try to work to break the press down. Seagroves gets the ball ahead. Now he'll try to work back out. Finds Davey. Davey turnaround jumper. No. Placer tried to get the board. It goes off his hand out of bounds, so Vero will lose the possession and give it back to Lake Gibson.
Coach Whitsett be a little upset. Not that he didn't have an open shot. Oh, nice hustle by Blaine.
Yeah, he tried to anticipate a steal there. Lake Gibson trying to drive baseline. Davis from the corner is good.
It's
but
a 2.
His toe was on the line.
And he looked down, too.
Hyatt will get the inbound to Davey, back to Hyatt. Hyatt looking for Placer, wide open. Bardwell drive, and wow, he got fouled. Jones, he was going for, I don't think he was going to flush that one, but he was going for a little bit of a finger roll inside.
Hey, you got to anticipate the foul there, that one, but you got to make that.
Well, you know what he did? He actually put the ball out to the front of the rim. If he does a regular layup, the rim actually acts as a defender.
Correct.
But he allowed Lake Gibson to be able to get the block on that just because of the way he came in.
Surprised he didn't try to do a Gary stiff arm there, Bardwell, 1 out of 2. 64-48. Lead for Vero Beach. 4:02 to go. Foster from outside. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Gibson somehow gets it, and it's a foul underneath on Vero Beach as Evans able to position for the board.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's going to be on Bardwell. That'll be his third. So you've got Derek Davey with 4, Tamarian Bardwell with 3. That's the only foul situation really for Vero Beach. And Evans able to make the free throw. He's got 9 on the night. His son, Sean Charles, will check back in. And Hyatt will get a breather. 3:52 to go, fourth quarter. 64-49. Vero holds on to this lead. They will play tomorrow night at 7:30 against University out of Orlando. Bardwell trying to get ahead, had the ball taken away from him. Evans drives, can't finish. Davey ahead, Bardwell. Sean Charles, Willis on the right side.
That was excellent by Willis. Just patience. You're up. You got a big lead here, 13-point lead. Just kind of work the clock a little bit.
Yeah, well, in high school, there's only one shot clock.
That's right.
So right now the shot clock's at 3:20 and counting. They could just work this around if they got the patience for it. And they're going to call.
Oh, travel. A 15-point lead. I said 13. We got a 15-point lead, but got a little travel.
Yep, that's 15 turnovers now on Vero.
Those are the unnecessary ones. There's really no pressure on you. That's the frustrating part from Coach.
Jones, 15-footer is good.
We have seen him make a couple of those.
Inbound, Monplacer, back to Charles. Monplacer will find Davey. Davey sees a double team coming, picks up his dribble, finds Bardwell. They get it across. So now you can settle down the offense. Monplacer, he wants to drive baseline, puts it up, gets the bucket and a foul.
There it is. Nice job, Monplacer. I love that. You got your open shot going for the layup. Go strong and get the bucket and the free throw.
So Jones will pick up his second foul. 8 team fouls now for the Braves. And Monplacer makes it a 3-point play. He's got 10 on the night. Wilson driving quickly. Wow, he got down the floor in a hurry and got the bucket.
He certainly did. He put his body on our big 6'7" guy.
Willis, cross, Davey going alley-oop for Monplacer, and it's good off the left side.
You'd like to see that. Coach is happy about that. Obviously, not getting a lot of clock gone, but you love to see the transition.
Jones had it taken away from him. Willis, bounce pass, Bardwell, layup, no! Charles was there for the putback, but the foul was already called.
Right now, transition is just Vero's winning the transition game.
Wilson will pick up his second foul. Bardwell at the line to shoot 2 with 2:25 to go in the fourth quarter. 69-53. And Bardwell, good on the first.
You notice, guys, though, coming out with the exchange, we're having a hard time getting that ball across midcourt at times because the lack of a real true point guard getting the ball up there. And this team sees that, too.
And it gets the roll. 23 on the night for Bardwell. It's 71-53. 2:20 to go. Wilson driving in, and wow, he got another one in there. It was Sean Charles trying to swat it. Bardwell gets it across. Inside Monplacer, feeds Davey. Davey gets the bucket.
What great ball movement by Vero. Just not taking the hard shot, giving it to the easy guy.
Wilson is just turning on the Jets on every single possession now. He's going to drive hard and either get a bucket or get a foul, and he just got a foul. And that'll be on Bardwell, now his fourth. So now Bardwell with 4, Derek Davey with 4. Minute 55 to go. It's 73-55, Vero over Lake Gibson. And Wilson gets the bounce and the roll.
That's his 17th on the night.
And Wilson will get set for his second free throw. It is up and in.
18. He averages 9 for the season, so this is doubling his output.
Bardwell wisely brings it back out after they were able to break down the press. Willis. He finds Monplacer. Monplacer. Right side, he finds Davey. Davey. Couple of dribbles, bringing it back out towards the middle of the floor. Finds Charles. Charles to Willis. Minute 29 and counting. Bardwell. Davey. Right side, Willis. Let's see if we can play keep away for the next minute and 17. Trying to go inside. Monplacer. Back out top for Willis. Good job. That's patience right there. Good job. Willis. Finds Davey. Davey back to Willis. Edrick gonna jab step. Now work to his left. Finds Charles. Charles. Bardwell left side. Davey back out top for Willis. 47 seconds to go and counting. Willis picks up his dribble. Finds Charles. Charles all the way out near midcourt. Looking for Willis. Willis drives past his man. Finds Bardwell.
Yeah,
and Bardwell shuffled his feet.
He did. He got it.
All right, it's a turnover, but, man, they killed a lot of time off that clock.
They certainly did.
So Hyatt's going to come back in. All right, so they weren't ready for him to sub in. Now they'll get Hyatt in. Monplacer will check out. 33 seconds to go. Wilson. He's going to cross over, kick out to the corner. Davis driving baseline. Now back out top. Wilson. He's going to drive, hop step in, gets the contact, and the ball drops in.
Wilson's having a career night tonight.
That will be on Bardwell, and that's 5. So Wilson.
Well, they're going to let this go?
I guess so. Or maybe we're wrong.
No. That is 5.
No?
No?
Bardwell's still in the game.
No, I think they're trying to say it's 5. Right now they're telling him, Coach, 12 has 5.
73-60. Vero up by 13 with 18 seconds to go. They will play tomorrow night, 7:30, taking on University here at the Wigwam. Davey will get set to inbound from the baseline. And he'll give it up. Inbounds. Davey gets it from Hyatt. Good jump. And Davey trying to drive. Looked like he got hammered, but no call. 13 seconds to go. Ball off of Lake Gibson, so Vero Beach will inbound from the baseline underneath their own basket. Willis looking for Davey on. He just turned it right over. Wilson, you know what he's going to do. He's going to drive, can't get the reverse to go, and it goes out of bounds off the Braves. So 3.7 seconds to go for Vero Beach to sink this game. Seagroves, and he will get away from his defender long enough for the buzzer to sound, and that'll do it for Vero Beach, who will now even up to 500 on the season, going 4-4 now with this win over Lake Gibson, 73-60. And Bardwell with a great night tonight, 23 points on the evening, along with Monplacer, who had a solid night, 12 points. And Derek Davey really having a solid night tonight, 14 points. Really helped the Fighting Indians secure this win.
I do. When you look at the scoring, it's obviously Bardwell had the bulk of that, but the rest of the guys did a great. Davey did a good job. And you know what? Mount Plazar, I was very pleased with the way he played. A couple turnovers there, but just the hustle and everything that he was able to do, the rebounds. And then how about the big guy, Sean Charles, with just the intimidating factor in the middle. Got a dunk. Got a couple dunks that didn't count, but, it really moved it.
Well, let's go down courtside. Gary's got some players to talk to.
Yeah, I got my host. You know what I mean? As the host here, I got the most. You know what I mean? How about Davey Harvey having what? How many points tonight? David Harvey?
Harvey had 14.
Harvey had
14
points tonight. Great job, man. What a great game. Not only did you score 14 points, but you got the ball up and down the court, turnovers, rebounds. Very good game for you.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this, okay? I don't like one-word answers. I need a little bit out of you here now. In the game, one of the things you guys have really worked on is free throw shooting, and you're trying to cut down on your turnovers.
Well, and we worked on free throw shooting, and then we worked on transition drills and getting the ball in the basket.
And let me tell you, they played a zone, then they played a man-to-man, a soft man on you. You guys were able to overcome all that.
Yeah, because we work on it in practice, and we watch film and study their plays and stuff.
All right, now, you guys had a rough road trip. You guys had lost 3 straight games, played 3 really good opponents. Tonight, you guys kind of like, okay, we're back. We're ready to go. We're in our gym, and what made the difference?
And we just played harder, and we really needed this one.
All right, congratulations on being one of our players of the games.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let me get over here to Mr. Bardwell, who is, I think he had, 24 points or?
23.
23 points tonight, and another great night and a good job of running this offense. And I'll tell you what, you guys, free throw shooting was unbelievable. I only had you guys missing 2 free throws tonight, and your rebounds, you out-rebounded them really well. So, big night for you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, let me ask you this now. Having been off the road 3 straight games where you lost, getting back in your gym felt pretty good, huh?
Yes, sir. We were on the road. We lost all the road games, so at least we could do is just try to stay undefeated at home.
All right, let me ask you this, though. One of the things you guys have done well, both of you in the last few, is rebounding tonight was so much better for you guys because you guys won the battle of the boards, but your free throw shooting was outstanding. Your shots from outside, pretty good job tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let me ask you this. Rebounding you're a good jumper. You're a big jumper. You're not 6'5", but you jump like you're 6'5". Big game for you in rebounding.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let me get over here to you now, okay? All right. Hey, rebounds. Rebounds are looking pretty good for you. Block shots, getting points inside. How about your little soft touch and everything you're throwing around the basket? You had a pretty good game in there. What made the difference in this team in rebounding the last couple games?
Our coach preached about it. He made us do a lot of rebounding drills over the time we were practicing because over the last 3 games, we were terrible at rebounding. So our coach had us in the gym every single day. Like the first hour of practice, he had us doing a lot of rebounding drills.
Well, Carl, that's paying off for you. Let me ask you this. You had 12 points tonight. A good inside game for you, too.
Thank you. Practice on it every day. Every day.
All right, you're on the road. You lost 3 games. I'll ask you the same question. What happened tonight?
We were hungry. We needed this win very badly. We needed this win. We needed this.
All right, congratulations to you on a big win tonight. Tomorrow night, you guys got University right here at 7:30.
All right, Gary, as Coach Witch said, probably pretty happy with the outcome. We'll see what he thinks about the in-game performance and what kind of things they got to improve on. So find out what Coach has to say. What does he think? What do you think, Shane?
I tell you what I think he's thinking is that he's looking up there and saying, hey, 73-60. That looks like a pretty good score, and because you won. A W is and any time you go on the road, you've lost 3 games. You played 3 really good basketball teams, and it was a challenge for you guys in the first half of the season. It's kind of a barometer where you measure your athleticism, you measure what you have out there to work with, what you need, and what you're going to be seeing in the future too. So that's I want to congratulate you on that. Coach, you out-rebound them. I think you only missed 2 free throws tonight. I think you may have beat them on turnovers, but your number was down, though, compared to what you've been doing.
Well, that's good. Anytime you can control the rebounds and keep your turnovers down, and then on top of that, you're making free throws, all 3 of those things help you win games. So it's good that we improved in those areas. I thought the second half we weren't killers on the court. We gave up 35 points in the second half. It's not very good. I would have liked to have our lead a little bit more at the end of the game, but it is what it is. We're trying to learn. Have some new guys stepping up, trying to play bigger roles. So they all got used to this. And like you said, we've been playing a really tough schedule. It's good to come back at home and get us a W.
Well, Coach, one of the things that I noticed that you guys really did a good job of controlling the boards early and keeping that as a dominant part of your game. But also the fact that you played your defense, they were able to penetrate. I know you got upset several times because they were able, number 3 got in there several times on you guys, got inside, and you were upset about that because you called timeout and you were talking to them about it.
Yeah, the scouting report said force basically their whole team besides number 4 to the left, and we kept on letting number 3 beat us going to the right. Then our help side defense wasn't stepping up to stop the penetration as well, either looking to take a charge or force a kick out. So, we didn't do a good job of executing there in defense, especially in the second half.
Coach, you got University tomorrow. Did you get a chance to watch some of theirs today?
Oh, yeah. They're a gritty team. They got some length on them. They play very hard. They sit in the 3-2 zone or 2-3 zone, and they're going to make you earn your points. And it's going to be very important for us to, compete on the boards and not turn the ball over on offense.
Well, Coach, you're 4-4. Got a big second-round game tomorrow, 7:30 right here. Good luck to you tomorrow night.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, so 73-60 is the final score against Lake Gibson tonight. We'll give you some of those final numbers for Vero Beach, your Durfee's Heating and Cooling final stats. For the Fighting Indians tonight, it was Monplacer with 12 points, Willis 7. Bardwell led all scores tonight with 23 points. Derek Davey had 14. Sean Charles with 8 points. Chris Hyatt 5, and Blaine Seagroves with 3 points tonight. Vero Beach had 17 turnovers on the night, so right around their average there for the evening. Again, another one of those situations, they'll try to improve on that and get set for tomorrow night's game. Quick turnaround, Matt, as they'll play University tomorrow night, 7:30.
They will, and that's going to be a test. What Coach said, he talked about they're going to pack it in 2-3 or a 3-2 zone, and you saw the score of their game against Coral Gables. I mean, it was 50-49. So it's a defensive effort. They're going to make you, like you said, earn his points. So we'll see what kind of discipline we have defensively. We'll have to. They've got some big guys that like to pound it down low. And so it'll be very interesting. If you haven't seen them yet, come on out to the Wigwam tomorrow night. It should be a really good game.
Yeah, I know that there's a lot of things going on, getting set for the holidays and everything. But, hey, it would be a good opportunity to come out and see your team play tomorrow night at 7:30. Want to thank Jay Kendall, Jacqueline Tipton, Ian Salvatore helping us out with our video stream tonight, along with Dr. Matt Parrish, Gary Pierce. I'm Paul Tipton. We'll see you tomorrow night here at the Wigwam against University. Game times at 7:30. As always, go Indians.